Welcome back to Morning Break, and today's Monday Motivation is brought to you by Gates Brain Health, where we have Dr. Randall Gates, board-certified chiropractic neurologist and chiropractic physician. So thank you for joining us. I know you're very excited because
yes, I am.
You are just over a week away from opening Advanced Imaging Reno. How are you feeling?
I feel great.
You feel great, yeah.
Great.
It's been a long time coming. I know this is something you've wanted to bring to our area for a while, and we're so excited that you guys are going to have your grand opening next Tuesday. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so hopefully everyone can spread the word about what's going on.
Absolutely. And then one of the big draws for Advanced Imaging Reno is you guys are going to be doing whole body MRI. So let's break that down. What is that?
Whole body MRI is where when you go into the MRI machine, we actually do an MRI from the top of your head down to the mid-femur level, typically. It depends on the height of someone.
Okay.
And so sometimes we can go farther, but we do that entire MRI in one setting.
Wow.
So with this new magnet, as I mentioned, it's faster, and so we can scan someone's entire body that I described in 47 minutes.
Wow, which typically in the other MRIs, I'm thinking like, you know, last time I had an MRI was for migraine, so they just did my brain and, you know, the head and stuff. That felt like a long time, and it was just for one portion of my brain. So the speed of it has got to be a big deal.
Absolutely. And just as I mentioned in other broadcasts, it's kind of like your iPhone. The newer generations of iPhone are just so much faster.
Right, yeah.
And that's kind of the case, it seems, with this machine.
Yeah, I love that. So for people who might, who would be the kind of like the ideal candidate or somebody who would need to come in for a full body MRI?
Lots of times people who are proactive about their health, you know, they're very health conscious, they do lab tests routinely, they like their metrics, biohackers as they're termed, they're a good candidate. Also those who have a family history of a condition, certain types of cancer or aneurysms, they might be a good candidate as well because they constantly have that question in their mind, you know, is something going to pop up? And by the same token, a lot of people don't want to know too.
Yeah.
So there is that. And I will also give the caveat that full body MRI is not meant to replace other screening. So it's not meant to replace colonoscopies, it's not meant to replace mammograms and things of that nature. But it is gaining a lot of traction because 1 in 20 scans seem to provide a life-saving diagnosis.
Wow.
So 1 in 20. So that's a
incredible.
pretty big deal. Those are the current approximations of the statistics.
Yeah.
And then you have those who are just not getting answers. There are a lot of people, I've seen them in my career, and it only seems to be getting compounded and getting worse. As an example, let's say somebody has a headache disorder, and they're going in, it may take them 3 months to get in with their GP. And then they may be referred to a neurologist, and that can take 3 months, sometimes 6 months.
Yeah.
And then they get an order for an MRI, and that can take a month to 2 months in this town. So now we're almost out 9 months just to get in a headache, or excuse me, an MRI of the head, and then that, you know, specialist may say, well, now we need an MRI of your neck. Now you're into the waiting game.
Wow.
So that's where whole body MRI, you can just kind of get it done in one setting.
Which is one of the cool things about this facility that you're going to have, Advanced Imaging Reno, is that it's one of, if it's not the first here in Nevada, right? Or
Doing
in
whole body? I believe,
Nevada?
I've gotten some word that I think a few other facilities near the university have been doing some whole body MRI, but we're definitely going at it, and we're bringing it to the community, Northern Nevada, Tahoe, Carson City, Gardnerville.
Which is putting, you know, kind of Northern Nevada on the map as far as being a place to go for your medical needs and concerns, because a lot of big cities don't have this either.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't believe Sacramento has it. I know the Bay Area has it. I know Los Angeles has it, but I don't believe...
but who wants to travel that far to
when
get a scan? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, amazing. Well, your guys' grand opening, Advanced Imaging Reno, is on the 22nd, so we'll make sure to put a note of that in our article on our website, colatv.com. And if you have any other questions about that, or about, of course, what Dr. Gates does over at Gates Brain Health, just send him an email, call his office. I will have all of that information on our website, colatv.com. Dr. Gates, yes, one more thing.
And then one more thing, the phone number for Advanced Imaging Reno.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, 775-507-3331.
I'm always impressed that you can remember those numbers.
And then send us your order. You can send it to info@advancedimagingreno.com. Our fax number is 775-540-0014.
Wow, there you go. That's amazing. That's very impressive. It'll be on our website.
All right,
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. We'll be right back.